This ABB team might be just what you need in order to win big in Go Battle League and Great League. So today, trainers, we're diving together into the amazing format of Open Great League with a Galarian Stunfisk up on the lead, at the back the Noctowl with the Pelipper. From the two of those at the back, I always prefer the Pelipper as my closer because of Hurricane. This move is amazing offensively, and of course even neutrally it can do a lot of work against your opponents. So let's see what we are having here going on, since Umbreon is gonna do a lot of work against our Noctowl, but to be honest it's more like an even matchup and we both need 3 moves in order to bring the other one in 0 HP, perhaps 4, so let's see how this is gonna unfold, because foul play is imminent and all we can do here is to spam our way to victory with back to back sky attacks. So yeah, another foul play, we are already at the red, but we have 2 moves ready to go. I am always over farming on situations like this because I'm expecting the switch at some point, since these battles take a lot to unfold and the switch timer is most probably up. The Ox is going in, we cannot even reach to the next move, but hopefully we have the Rock Slide to finish off the Deoxys right on time. However, they can still reach to that final move because they can survive the Rock Slide just barely enough with 1 HP, and at the back they have a Dugong. However, this Rock Slide will take the shield out and now it's all up to the Pelipper. How can we possibly win this? Well, I'm just gonna let the first one go through because I know that I have to shield twice if I want to have any chance at all. So here comes now my Hurricane, here comes a Dugong, and because of that I want to preserve those 2 shields for the Stunfisk and the end game. Another Hurricane to finish off the Dugong. They thought we were baiting, this is no bait at all. Down they go with the dogs as well, and Pelipper will be an amazing closer with those 2 Hurricanes. Into the next one now with the Swampert up on the lead. And to be honest, I do not like those odds at all, so the safe switch of this team, Noctowl, will go in pretty easily, but of course they respawn with a Galarian Stunfisk on the switch. What I like about this matchup is that if they take 2 moves into their faces, well, this Stunfisk will be on a very bad situation, and then if we can block, we're gonna be on a very good spot. So at this point, we can pressure for this Shadow Ball. Are they gonna take it, trainers? Yes, they are, which means that if we can block here, not only we can farm some extra energy to unleash on the Swampert, but also we have avoided a very bad lead against our Stunfisk. So here comes now the Shadow Ball right immediately on the Swampert, and right after they can easily farm down. Doesn't matter because now Pelipper can go in and definitely have the upper hand over the Mad Boy. Hydro Cannon not enough to put us at the 50%, and before they switch out I'm just gonna go for another move. This time the Weather Ball from the Pelipper gonna get the shield, and I know that they need the Sludge Wave in order to have the upper hand. They have no shields at all, we have 1 and they get to the Sludge Wave to finish off our Pelipper. So now the Earthquake is imminent from my Stunfisk to the Swampert before they switch out, which can be crucial, so it all depends on the final Pokemon, which is the Noctowl, and unfortunately we do not have quite what it takes to finish them off. However, we're still gonna put off the work since we got a lot of energy to spare, but I have a feeling that the second Shadow Ball is imminent, so another Rock Slide from my part, but it seems like they are already there on the Shadow Ball, and that is a good game, a very close one as well. My opponent played this very nicely here, and we're gonna go down in this battle. Into the next one now with the Stunfisk facing the Talonflame, bad lead for us, we have to get out of there, but first I will charge up a little bit of energy, then I will try to catch one move on my Noctowl, even the Brave Bird, but I was hoping for the Flame Charge to be honest because of the Stunfisk being up in front, but they know better, gonna overfarm and now bring their Tentacruel into the battle. I know that this move can be a Scald, but I'm still gonna let that go through because I have a feeling that I can still pressure with my Noctowl. They are gonna block my move, and all I want to do is to pressure for the next one. Even though I have the debuff, I have a feeling once again that I can finish them off. So down I go, but still we got 2 shields out of play. I want to charge up as much as possible against this Tentacruel, taking advantage of the potions. I'm dealing only 1 damage, I can easily survive here. Down they go, not gonna press the move yet because I'm not expecting the Talonflame to come in with no shields. So instead, they're gonna bring their third Pokemon, which is the Venusaur, and now Pelipper is just gonna go to town up against the Talonflame. I have pressed the move, I have 2 shields, gonna sacrifice one because this can always be something like a Brave Bird, and we do not want to lose this battle like this, right? So able to farm down right after, Venusaur comes in, Venusaur goes out, and this is gonna be a fantastic game for our team with Pelipper as our closer. A very bad lead against the Medicham now, and I believe that Noctowl is gonna do a tremendous amount of work up against that Medicham. Of course, I'm always expecting the switch, and here comes once again a Galarian Stunfisk. So even after the new move updates for this new season, the Hidden Gem season, we're seeing a lot of familiar faces in this format, but to be honest, this is not that bad. I like how people are playing around this Pokemon, but right now we're having a little bit of more options, especially with the Dugong carrying Drill Run or the new Mud Bomb on Quagsire, which is pretty neat. Now they have the red steel. Now let's return to the commentary because Shadow Ball is gonna connect, not for big damage, but still kinda enough. They are still gonna be able to farm us down, and now Stunfisk can go in. At the back they return for the second time with that Medicham, and we're gonna call the bait. It is gonna be just a power up punch, which gives him some time to farm up a little bit more just to threat with a potential Hurricane. They're gonna fall for the bait, which is pretty crucial, and now another move, the Ice Punch, to put us on the red. I know that I'm gonna go down right after, so I have to reach to the Hurricane. They are gonna take it, down they go. It's all up to the red still to do some severe stuff up against our Pokemon. I'm gonna let that go through, just a Zap Cannon, and we have just locked them down, which is the irony because they have lock on, but we have done that on their faces. So yeah, the Metal Trash Can is just gonna get destroyed here after we block the Focus Blast, and of course they back out. Yeah. So that is a fantastic win for our team once again. Quagsire up on the lead. I do not like this Pokemon at all. We have to switch out, and as you're seeing, this entire video is all about bad leads around my Galarian Stunfisk. Let's see how well we can manage here because they also have a Noctowl on the switch. However, we have the slight advantage on that HP matter. I know that this Sky Attack can be crucial if they take it, and they are. So I will just block, I believe, here in a weird effort to farm down. No, I'm just gonna let that go through, and we can still reach to the Sky Attack. Okay, just outplayed myself. I thought I was gonna go for the shield, but anyways, this is gonna work, and now Stunfisk can charge up a variety of mud shots on my arsenal. So much energy stored up, about an Earthquake ready to go, exactly an Earthquake to be honest, and we're expecting the Quagsire to return. So I'm just gonna get immediately to the Earthquake, then switch out to the Pelipper, and I want to see what they have at the back. It is gonna be the Altaria, so Hurricane is imminent. Hopefully they will not block at all. Big damage on the Altaria, and we can still pressure with our Pelipper. At this point, Pelipper, if it can land the Hurricane on the Altaria, has a win con, so I'm just gonna try to farm up to a double Weather Ball. I know that they are already there, that's why they're shielding, but we are also having double Weather Ball, so back to back to get the shield and the knockout on the Altaria. Quagsire returns, and I'm pretty sure that we can survive this move if it is gonna be the Mud Bomb, still reaching to the Weather Ball, and Pelipper will grab this victory for us once again. Look at that amazing Pokemon to have as your closer. Most of the times we're taking advantage of the absence from the Lantern because Lanterns are not gonna be around that much this season. Even with the Trevenant out of the way, I don't think that Lantern has a lot of play, with a lot of grasses getting the upper hand this new season, the Hidden Gem season. We're having the Ice Beam coming through, I'm just gonna call it, not gonna be a Hydro Pump or anything, and another move is imminent. This time though we need to respect the damage and try to get to the Rock Slide for the bait. We're gonna take the shield, which is pretty nice and pretty hopeful for me, since now I can reach to the Earthquake and the big damage on the Azumarill. Almost down they go, but they can still survive, which is a bummer. Not gonna spend the second shield for sure, I need it for the end game, especially for my Pelipper. We can farm down some crucial energy here with our Noctowl, and at the back they emerge with a Medicham. What do you have, trainer? Also blocking my Shadow Ball. I was not expecting this, that's why I was going for the Shadow Ball. Ice Ice Punch on the Noctowl, and we can still reach to the next Shadow Ball before they do anything tricky. They have no shields, we have one, and right after we can farm down at the back. There is gonna be the Venusaur, and guess what, trainers, the battle is already over, even though we're gonna let that go through because they're getting super close to another one. I think that Noctowl can definitely handle this threat even with that little amount of HP. One shield for the Frenzy Plant, one move to win this for our team, and yes, Sky Attack is gonna connect on the Venu for big damage. Into the final one now with a double up on the lead. Once again a bad lead, but I get what you're saying. This is not the most horrible lead, but still those double kicks are gonna add up in damage in combination with those paybacks. So I'm just gonna switch out to my Noctowl. They have so much energy right now on the double, and now they switch out to that Pidgeot. Pretty good energy management by my opponent, but still kinda greedy because now they have to sacrifice a few shields for that Pidgeot. I'm expecting the Brave Bird, to be honest, so here it comes, down we go, and now we can definitely go in with a Pelipper to completely farm down this Pokemon, being severely debuffed on its defensive side. With the Pidgeot out of the way now, my Pelipper might be on a very good spot. However, at the back there is gonna be the Lantern, so I do not think that we can win this, or can we? Let's see together, because Double is having that Body Slam, the last battle for the end. Rock Slide now will not knock out this Pokemon, but still gonna put it kinda low at a point that we can pressure a lot. They're going with those Body Slams back to back to try and bait a shield of ours, but we know better, and now we can easily farm down with that Double out of the way and the Lantern going in. Perhaps we can have a chance now. Gonna block the Surf at all costs, and we can press the Earthquake. This is all or nothing. They are gonna block it, and this is not looking that promising for us. However, if we can block here and we can make the final boom with the Earthquake, things can finally change. Too many turns on this battle, down they go from the Pelipper. Are you kidding me? After the big Earthquake, and that is gonna wrap things up for today's video. Thank you for watching, trainers, and for staying till the end. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, and of course consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see more stuff like this coming up in your feed screen on YouTube. With that said, feel free to check out one of these two videos because they might be just of interest to you, and with that said, I hope to see you all into the next one.